welcome back to Tigorific Tales. So this is part 2. In part 1 we took you through our trip on the way up to North Wales while we were up supping in Herefordshire, then up to Bala Lakes where we saw some friends, saw some planes and enjoyed ourselves. This week we carry on to Portmeirion, over to Aberafon, on to Abersoch, and then all the way down to Barmouth where we finish off the tour and then head home for the weekend. You pick us up now when we head to Portmeirion, pitch up and then go around the village and see what the village has to offer, and also have a bit of a splash in the pool.
We're all pitched up. We're on pitch number 5. I'm not sure which ones the lodge guys were on when they were last here, but I think they were down further down. Didn't want their pitch. Ralph's enjoying himself. What they have said is, obviously, if you're coming to Portmeirion and you have got an assistance dog like us, you just need to make sure he's wearing their right harness and their identification when you take him in the park. We're going to take Ruben down to the swimming pool in just a bit. Zoe and is over at our friends just down there, parked around the corner from us. We've just had lunch. It's about 1 o'clock, so we're all going to get ready. So we're heading out. Ruben's over there. We're going to head our way. So we've headed up. We're already parked in the camp in the car park here for the motorhomes. Really nice pitches, gravel pitches, really level, water, electric, everything on them you want. But as you know, we've got Rue with us, so there's a swimming pool here. We've definitely got to go to that first. So come on, swimming pool. He's enjoying himself. He's just taking it in, looking at all the plants and being inquisitive as he is. But yeah, Portmeirion, lovely and chilled already. They're really understanding. Oh, car coming. Very understanding about, obviously, Ruben and Ralph and him being the assistance dog, but Win, who's with us, isn't feeling too great, so he's stayed there with Ralph, and we're all going to go into the village now, have a look around, but more importantly, get in that pool. So we've made it down to Portmeirion, we've seen the gardens and so on, but there is one thing we've come in for, and that is it, it's the pool. So we're going to spend about the next couple of hours here chilling out. It is actually super warm today, so we're going to chill out here in the pool. Zoe and Louis are already in there. Ruben's jumping around like he's a lunatic, been singing his songs, so he's happy. So we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon here. And this evening when the park closes, and obviously it's only guests that are going to be around, we'll take you around, show you around. Obviously not all the shops will be open, but we'll just show you them anyway. But shops are shops, if you're going to come here, you're going to browse them anyway. So we almost had some Chinese food. I sent a few messages off to a couple of other YouTubers who were here a few months ago, or about last year, just sort of saying, you know where we are. And yeah, really nice place, really chilled, really does not feel like you're in Wales. Feels like you're somewhere like the Mouthy Coast. So I'm going to let you get on and we'll show you some more in a bit. Come on then. Say thank you. Oh, in yet. Oh yeah. Right, so if you're here at Portmeirion and you're staying, we're at the caravan, so we have a vlog. You can get these little carts. If you go in the hotel reception and ask them, you can ask them to take you up to the castle or the caravan site like where we are, and the vehicles are all these lovely little electric vans. I think apparently they might look like what they looked like on the Prisoner TV programme. So I'll just show you where we're going now. So, these electric, they've got turning circles like nobody's business.
Yeah.
So what time do the people are lost in on site that?
6:30, I reckon. Hello. Just a moment. I'll pick you up if you want to the castle. I'll just take a couple of guests up to the camper van and I'll come back. If you just want to meet here, if you want to. If you just want to meet here right now, yeah? No problem.
I've got to say, all the staff here are super helpful and super nice. And they're really polite when they talk to you. Like all the shops are closing up, and we get Ruben back up for some tea. And I'm going to walk back down here about 7ish o'clock tonight when there's virtually no one here, and we can show you all the grounds, uninterrupted. So it's the late evening. We've come down to the hotel to have a bite to eat and a few drinks and basically look out over the... So it's the evening. Excuse me, sort my hair out. We're down here having a few drinks. You might see us, we're just there. And you can look out over the estuary and look, this is it. And we're actually here, no one's here, it's just literally the guests. So if you're staying in the motorhome park or the hotels or the castle, you can come in and you can walk around the village like literally all night, like all the way through, so you can just do that. It's really nice and chilled here. We've had what I must say is though, if you're coming to eat down here at the hotel, it's quite expensive. But you're going to imagine it's going to be. But then, yeah, like the pool's all shut off, it's all quiet, it's really chilled, and we're going to have a walk back. Me and Ralph are probably going to walk back up when we go there. Now, one thing to note is, if you're coming here and you do have a dog, they can't actually come in. We've been allowed to bring Ralph in because Ralph is a official autism support dog, and yeah, hang on a minute, I'm going to have to go because he's doing something unmentionable. Back in a sec. So, what I would just like to probably talk about now is we're out with Ruben. Ruben's taking a bit of his time to think. He had a bit of a meltdown earlier and we had a bit of an accident with him, so it's just one of those things that happens when you've got a child that's got additional needs. He does know how to ask to go for the toilet, but sometimes he can get a little bit frustrated, and we had a little bit of an accident. I'm not going to say what, but you can probably guess. But we calmed him down, we got him sorted, and then we just take him out to chill. So sometimes he can get overstimulated in the days, and places like this and times like this is great. We can bring him here, and we keep Ralph with us. Obviously Ralph makes sure he's safe, and we'll always keep an eye on him and not far away from him. But we'll bring him out here, stuff that's calming and chilling and sort of just, away from the hustle and bustle. It helps him recenter. Now, also it does it with water, as you may have seen already on, when he was on the swimming pool earlier today. But obviously stuff like this, getting him out in nature and getting him travelling around, seeing things, really helps with his development. And that's, we're going to try and do more and more of that in the coming years. But yeah, I love it when I can just sit here with me and him, look out over the estuary and just take it all in. And he will. So you might notice in the background, them lot are getting the golf buggy. Me and Ralph I can walk up the hill. So come on, Ralph, out of the way. Let's watch the royalty go past in the golf cart. Come on, this way. Out of the way, wait. Yeah, come on, Ralph, drag me up the hill. Yeah, so this is the view. Oi! Oi! Ralphie doesn't like it. Doesn't like it when No. Right. See, that's one of the things that we've taught Ralph to do. If Ruben gets out of sight, he'll bark until he sees him, and he's not very happy about it. As you can see, that's one of the traits we've taught him to be an assistance dog. That if he knows Ruben's around and he can't see him, he'll get a bit upset. But we're going to go have a little walk through the gardens and show you them what it's like at this time of night when it's nice and quiet. So let's have a look now with Ralph. Come on this way. Right. So there's lots of places you can just sit and chill out in the evenings if you're staying here. Lots of sculptures and loads of stuff to see. And so obviously this all looks like an Italian village. Yeah, so these are the sort of wonderful bits you can see. You can walk through here, see all the ponds, you can play chess on the big chessboard. Oh. Oh. Come on, Ralph. And there's these lovely perhaps I shouldn't have gone up the stairs with my knee. But you can go through the gardens here, it's all lovely and peaceful. You can come out here and have a quiet moment. Put your feet in the little splash pool. I see lots of kids playing in this morning. And then you can come up and just enjoy the park and like the serenity of it being nice and calm and so on. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to log off now. We will catch you in the morning. Right, good morning. Good morning. We are packing up at Portmeirion. Ralph's just chilling one last time. We've got pretty much everything done. Just got to find the keys, which are on the table. Ruben's chilling in his bed. We're going to be heading off now, just to go get some supplies from the local supermarket, and then we're heading off to Zip World, where I think the vlog will be mainly Zoe, because I've busted my knee again. So
no point in me locking this because you've got to put the electric in.
No, that's it. So we're just packing up the last of our bits, and we're going to get on our way. So we'll see you at Zip World.
Two things and we got it free.
I don't know. I suppose you're going to ask when you look in. Straight up there. Tariff £3 all day otherwise.
Oh, that's a big one.
Go this side of it, I would. The light opens though.
Where are we going? So hi guys, we are at Zip World, ready to go on a toboggan and this swing. So we're just walking in now. Again, blenders were dirty. So we are just going into Zip World to ride a toboggan and the swing. Here's Joe, and Ralph, and me, and Ruben. There's the toboggan.
So Zoe might already said we made it to Zip World, and loud. We might hear that. They can't hear over the trees. Okay, Tom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I've just seen an F-16 fly right past. Alright, it was through the trees, but I saw it. Yeah, as I say, we're here at Zip World. Zoe's gone into reception, so me and his Ralphie, are sat down waiting for them to get booked in. My knee is still bad, so I'm unfortunately going to miss out on this, which is a real shame because this is what I wanted to do with Ruben, but Ruben's going to go on the forest coaster, which I know he's going to absolutely love, and then he's going to go on the big swing. So we'll try and catch some of that, and while they're having fun, I'll show you what else is around Zip World if you're the unlucky parent or unlucky person that's got to watch the Muttley, or even just not your thing to go and do adventures. But it's lovely, it's big open, you're in a forest, there's your reception, and obviously as you look up there, there's all the tree, climbing through the trees, I don't know what you call it, tree top adventure, or tree hoppers they call it. And over there you've got the Forest Cafe, and there's the people just waiting to go up on the coaster. So we'll probably cut back to Zoe doing whatever Zoe's doing. We'll take you around Zip World like Bessie Coyd. So Zoe, she's all checked in by the looks of things. Was that easy? Huh? Are you going to weigh me?
No, they do weigh you.
Oh, they do weigh you? Have I got to get weighed then? Have I got to get weighed to go on the coaster?
Well, they two can go on together, so there will be.
Oh dear.
We'll see. Right, I need you to put these on my wrist a minute. So.
All right, hang on. That's hell of a queue.
Like the wacky races, me new on all of them. It'd be like the wacky races.
So can only one of you go on at a time, is it? Like in the queue, they've got these little games. Yeah, yeah. The biggest kid in the town is having a go on it, and there's the best kid in the town. Come on, dude, let's go. Now, what I'd say is, obviously, the queue is quite a sizable queue. Ruben should be all right queuing in it, but this is the queue for getting on the coaster. So what the good thing was that Ruben actually and Zoe, they got straight on the coaster, because obviously Ruben's with his autism can't queue very well, but they're really understanding, they let him get him straight on. So no, I'm asking. I've been demoted to sitting here and waiting for them to come down the coaster, because unfortunately I'm a fat knacker. I'm 127, 28 kilos. Ruben's 60, and that's combined mean I'm too heavy, because you've got to be 150 kilos or below to do a tandem ride on here. Thankfully Zoe's 60 and so is Ruben, so they're both about the same weight, but he's a lump. But they can go on the roller coaster together. There you go, look, there's people coming down it now. So I think Zoe hopefully's got the GoPro and she'll be doing some footage, and we'll chuck it in and see what happens there. But I'm going to go and have a sit down on that bench with his lordship and chill out. So we'll see what happens when they get off the coaster. Here they come. Yeah, of course he is. I'll get those at the end. I've got some good shots actually.
So Daddy, last one. What do you say? You want to go faster that time, Dad?
Yeah, tell Mummy no break.
Tell Daddy what to say, faster.
Yeah, tell Mummy no break.
he's booked in at 1:30, so you haven't got to weigh him and get the ticket before then. So you got time.
So Rue thought better of it and decided that the swing just wasn't for him, so Auntie Lou had a go.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So we're just leaving Aberafon, yeah, Aberafon. Really nice. I know we haven't filmed much here, but I tried to stop myself from like killing myself. Didn't happen. Still fell into a bush. Cut my arms up. Got stung by stinging.
Accident now.
Accident number six. So yeah, I'm now hoping we have less, because also we've got problems with the van. So I've got to try and the steps bracket has come away from the bolt, so I've got to try and find a place to get a new bolt and repair that. So that's going to be fun. But we're just heading out now, which is all a bit hairy, as you may see. So I'm going to get off the camera and I will catch you in Abersoch.
Hey guys, so we're in Abersoch. As you can see, this is where the other half lives. I'm just putting the boats down, look over there.
Yeah, so we're back at the van. Me and Ralph are decided to stay here. Parking here, if you're going to come to Abersoch and you park in the beach car park, be wary, it gets very big. Sorry, I'll beat my, there are moles. You know the word I'm using. We haven't got no space, but apparently we're taking up 4 spaces, even though when we got here this morning, we were the first people in here. There was literally us, that camper van, us two, and a few cars just over there. But apparently we're the arsey ones, because we've taken up these spaces even though we were here first and everyone else parked around us.
So we are at Abersoch Beach, and you can see how mental busy it is. We just went out on the paddle boards and it is chock-a-block. It reminds me of Barry Island back in the 90s. How busy it is. There's Ruben. And apparently these beach huts here are like 120,000. It's a cheap, well, that's the top end one, and you can't even stay in it overnight apparently. But yeah, it is crazy busy. Woo!
Right, so welcome back. Now we've had a bit of a drama. As you might have seen, Zoe was down in Abersoch today, and then we drove from Abersoch down to Barmouth. But as we left the car park in Abersoch, one of the bolts snapped on our door, our fuel door step, the one that comes out like this. So luckily there was a marine surplus store in there, and I've been able to get underneath that, and luckily there was some spare holes, and I've been able to put some two new marine bolts up there, get them screwed in, it's all fixed. Ralph is saying that. Now you might think this is a bit of a weird place, but we are here in Barmouth, and this is the Jubilee Road car park. Now the Jubilee Road car park, you can park motorhomes here, so Rocky's there in the corner, and there's quite a few others, as you can see. We're all spending here, it's £18.50 or £18.10 dependent. We both use the app, and my friend over there, the oracle that is Win, got it for £18.10, and I got it for £18.50. So as you can see, there's all the motorhomes here. The only proviso if you have your motorhome here is you park on the edge, but look, you can park on this edge, use this edge, or that edge. But we've all decided to park here. We've gone in the corner for ease, and it was a space. Zoe's over there getting a Chinese. There's a man squeaking a bike through a very small gap. Yeah, so we're going to spend the night here, and then tomorrow we're going to explore Barmouth. So hope you've enjoyed Abersoch, hope you've enjoyed it so far, and we'll catch you tomorrow. So good morning from Barmouth. We are now walking down on the promenade. Zoe's on the bike, we're going to have a little ride. We're going to have a walk down to where the rail bridge is to have a look. But this is the beach in the area, and you have the amusements over there. And Zoe's on the bike, as we said. I think there's a park run going to start up here today. Well, they're doing something out here that looks quite active. We're just going to walk. But yeah, you've got the trampolines being set up over the day. Ralph is being very noisy this morning, so I've been left alone. Ralph decided he wants to run with Zoe, and he's pretty good. He will stay by her side and not try to crash too many times. But yeah, look at this. Barmouth, absolutely fantastic. Big beach. As I say, I think we're about to embark in a park run that's going to come flying past us any moment. Just to say that dogs aren't allowed on the beach from May to September, which is a bit of a sad thing, considering this is such a big beach. Why you couldn't let dogs on here, I don't know. There's plenty of room and they wouldn't get in the way. I can suggest this probably gets busy on good days, but obviously it's lovely here, very quaint. Massive car parks. If you come in here, you can go park up here, and obviously I've shown you the car park where you can stay overnight. We're just going to go down, as I say, look at the estuary. Just to go on what I was saying, obviously if you're down here and you want to bring your dog, the beach this way, obviously, sorry, 1st of April, 30th September, but dogs this way are allowed anytime. So Ralph's had a good little run on there, so that's okay. You can let the dogs run on the beach there. We can have more of a walk around. Obviously there you can see some of the, I think there you can see the old R&I boat. We're going to go down here to the bathhouse and have a look. And apparently from down here you can get a ferry over to the other side. And on the other side there is like a little steam railway. So yeah, that'd be good. But it looks like here, I've sort of seen there's some people that already park in here, and there's a lot of people that park in their motorhomes literally just on the side of the road here, so it's up to you which one you want to do. We just chose the car park because we thought it would be the best option. It was a little bit noisy. There you go. Right, we're going to carry on and we'll show you a bit more.
Hi guys.
Yes, hello.
So we're at the end of our North Wales trip. You know, it's a true TIG forum that we cut it early. So we come home a night early, stayed in Barmouth last night. Fantastic park up for location and for the cost. Unfortunately, I am a light sleeper. So me and Ruben have been awake since 20 to 5, 45, something like that. So we had a look around and then started making our way home. One hell of a drive that I've just done. We're still not even halfway yet, are we?
Yeah, we're over halfway.
We're over halfway. So we just stopped, excuse me, for some lunch. Ruben's in there. I'm gonna have a coffin turn.
Right, so I'll take over while she dies quietly by the side of the lay-by. Thank you very much for watching. Please, if you haven't already, please like, click and subscribe, or just please subscribe. It helps the channel, and like, it pushes us out to more people. We will be back very, very soon because we're out again at the National Caravan and Motorhome National Welsh Rally as of next weekend. So we'll be vlogging that. That's up in Brecon. And as always, we will catch you on the next one.